Pickles a guy in Jamaican YouTuber. It's my show. Hi guys, Pickles a guy in Jamaican YouTuber here, back again with a video. Anyway, so today, I guess this week because I don't really have much time, I have to leave my house from like at 12 or like maybe 1-ish to get to this place, and then I come back home like after 10. I'm here just chilling out, just left the train station. This is actually my train station here. He's at a zoo. Alright, so what happens now is that, hold on, people watching me do this. Anyway, what I'm saying to you guys is, I want to talk to you about transportation in Japan. And yeah, let me do this. I want to talk to you guys about transportation in Japan and why for people in different places it's different. I guess just like everywhere else in the world, right? So yeah, so just like everywhere in the world, the more built up areas would have a better experience of transportation. Hey girl, Rudy, shut up now. Yeah. So that's basically it. I live in, I would say suburb, but more inner which is countryside of Chiba. And so there are, for different places I want to go, there's basically only one train line here. Alright? So to bear that in mind. Persons in Japan who live in the built up areas like Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, all those central areas have several train lines. Alright? Several train lines. And as a result of that, they're able to get to different places because they're more central and it's more convenient for them. Now, people like me now, I have one train line out of the city, alright? And if I go to one of my schools, it's one train per hour. Alright? So the school that I go to today is one train per bloody hour, people. Alright? And it's not even train straight. There's a transfer for one station down and I get to that thing. Oh, this is new. This is opening tomorrow. I'm coming in here tomorrow. I have the money, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the damn thing out here, right? So yeah, so I wanted to just talk to you guys about that. Anyway, right. So yeah, about transportation. So it's usually transportation in Japan is very dependable, I must say. I mean, you can depend on it. It's timely, and if you're late, they give you. You can ask for a show, which tells you that the train was late. Because in Japan, timeliness is very important. You can't say the train is late and don't have the proof of it. You know what I mean? Because time is money here in Japan, apparently. In the Caribbean where I'm from, I mean, time is money, yes, but I mean, nobody's not going to kill you. Oh, a taxi was late or the bus was late, so I'm late for work. And that's it. That's all you will have to say. And not to, yeah, because Japan is that type of country, you know what I mean? So that's it. If you live in a major city, you're going to have an easier time moving around, of course, just like in any other country in the world. But people overset, and there's actually a place. I've been to one of our schools, and there's one bus that runs for the entire day. One bus. Like, where in the else the world does that happen? Japan is known for always trying to help people out, and there was actually a story about one train line in a rural part of Japan that ran until the girl graduated from junior high school because she was the only person from that town that went to the school inside. And they continued the train line for that one girl every day until she graduated. Now, people, anywhere else in the world, that line gets shut down a long time for less than 10 people or 100 people per day. Alright, so that is the thing about Japan. They don't change often or quickly enough. And then eventually they change, I guess, they don't want to upset the ecosystem. So they try their best to preserve it as best as possible, which is a good quality. Which is really a good quality here. Also, what am I saying, man? What am I saying? One thing I learned though from being in Jamaica, when I was in Jamaica I used to drive a lot. And what I learned is that, there's a saying in Jamaica that you should never run down a bus or a train. Never run them down because they will drive off and leave you. There are three things you're supposed to run down in life: a bus, a train, and a man or woman. Those three things. Anybody in the Caribbean can verify that in the comments down below and tell me that I'm not lying. Yeah, because you know that we don't run down people. You see me? We ain't about that life, fam. We ain't about that life. So why am I talking about transportation in Japan? Because we depend on the train often and I commute a lot. The only one of my complaints is that because I like to be out at night, after a certain time the taxis come into play and the trains can't run any later than 12 o'clock for most places or even 1. And then if you want to go home, that's a taxi. And if you live out in the boondocks like me, that is about almost 30,000 yen, maybe 40,000 yen from Tokyo to my apartment. So yeah, that's really what's gonna happen. And you know, it's just it's just one of those things that you have to deal with when you don't live in the metropolitan area, right? So my city is pretty dead. Everything is probably closed up right now. This is almost closed. All right, this place is opening tomorrow, as I said before. So you know, maybe some life will be brought here. So that's the thing about living in the Inaka. You know what I mean? I did a video about this in 2017, I think, when I was living in Toyota, which is not really a Inaka, but it's like on the suburbs. You know what I mean? Ah boy, but that's a part of life. Sometimes you can't move to where exactly you want to go directly. You have to take a little detour until you get to the place you need to be. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. And you know what's interesting too with the transportation in Japan is that your rush hour time, during rush hour, there all bets are off. Every man for himself. So all that polite stuff that you see usually about Japan, that's out. People push, bore, and go through like it's a crazy rat race, and they squeeze up into each other like a sardine. I don't do that because I don't work in the morning. So I work in the afternoon, so I'm lucky I didn't get that. But even the grandmothers and grandfathers, they say YOLO. They don't give a shit. They get in and push you out of the way. Like I've seen some really aggressive things happening. And I remember I'm walking in the train station, and I just feel this elbow in the side, like I hear somebody hit me. And I look, I say, who was it? And it's this little lady, like about this high. Little lady about this high, guys. I'm dead ass, serious. Hit me, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's up. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully I can give you a skit or a podcast, maybe a podcast. Alright? Because guys, just making it. If it can't be good, be creative. Peace. Oh.